How are you going to say he's wrong for saying he's the catch? That face is the face of a woman saying, I got a good catch. Look at that, man. She adores this man. He was obviously the catch. And his mentality of feeling like he's the catch is the reason she's looking at him that way. Yo, what's going on, family? It's your boy Bolo, and I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. Today, we're going to be discussing this whole Simone Biles, Jonathan Owens situation. Seems like a very happy couple to me. Happily married, enjoying life, but obviously, bitter women ain't trying to have that. They're angry at him for being secure, confident in himself, and being driven in his own path. Now, this is something I've always said, and he proves it right. Guys, stop worrying about the girl that has caught your eye and the girl that you like, and worry more about the girl that you caught her eye. The one that looks up to you with affection, okay, and admiration. That's the girl you need to be focusing on more, okay? Because you turn yourself into a circus clown when you try to impress a girl, and you never win. You never win. Even if you get her, she never looks at you in that light. You put your clown suit on, you tap dance, you put fire down your throat, you juggle with spike balls, okay? You do all those things, and she never quite likes you the same way as the other guy, okay? But in his situation, he was just being himself. There's no fakery, there's nothing. It's all authentic. Jonathan Owens. She saw Jonathan Owens being Jonathan Owens and said, I need that man in my life. And in that case, it's going to work out a lot better because you never have to put on a show. And if you never have to put on a show, that means you never have to keep the show going or else. Because you'll eventually get tired of it. You'll eventually be yourself. And then she's going to be like, why'd you change? You used to like romantic comedies. You used to like doing this. You used to always do that for me. Yeah, because you were going out of your way trying to impress this broad. But when you're yourself, you don't have to go out your way, and she's still there. So it's going to produce a lot longer and happier relationship. But let's get into it.
How in the hell did you pull Simone Biles?
Really, how she pulled me, man? That's the question.
Oh,
man.
Lord.
Simone Biles' husband,
Bro,
Jonathan.
look at the way she's looking at him, man. You can't fake that. A lot of you guys are in long-term relationships and your woman has never looked at you like that. You can't go through one fucking photo and find her looking at you like that. Not one. Look at it. She's holding him. She's as close as can be and has got a big smile on her face. They look like a happy couple, but women are fuming because of the things he said.
Owens says he's the catch in their relationship
And what's wrong with
admits
that?
when they first started dating, he had never heard of the four-time Olympic gold medalist.
It's something you don't want to miss.
The newlyweds, who tied the knot back in April,
This
recently
man proposed to her and they want to say he's not really into her. How does a man propose and women can still say he doesn't really love her? Are you fucking retarded?
how they first met
Look at
after
that, man.
Simone
She
popped
is
up on a dating
ear to ear, bro. She is happy. He's happy. They look like a great couple, man.
Or even impossible that the Green Bay Packers safety had never heard of Simone, he tried his best to explain how the Olympic hero managed.
Look, not everyone knows everything. The video I just did about that tall black dude, I didn't realize he's like a huge streamer, like millions of followers. I didn't realize that until after the video was made. Okay, not everyone knows everything. I know who she is, but, you know, he's doing his own thing. He's in his own world.
To fly under his radar.
When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. We're in camp, late July, early August, so I'm not paying attention to You know, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched like.
And the pro football player shared how he felt after she first messaged him.
I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she got to be good.
Once they connected, Jonathan says things took off fast. Simone driving 45 minutes to visit him in Houston, and the rest is...
She drove 45 minutes to see this dude. 45. And you out here double texting bitches. Good night, red. Good morning. How are you doing? Can I see you? Maybe. I'm busy. That's what you getting. And her, an Olympic decorated athlete, drove 45 minutes to see this guy. Like I said, if a woman wants to see you, she'll see you. She'll go to the ends of the earth. But that's if you got her attention like that.
History.
I guess sharing it is just a part of my story.
So you was really the catch in...
I always say we, the men the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
There's nothing wrong with him saying that. Because I tell you right now, you've got NFL players, musicians, NBA players, all actors, all that stuff. Their wives are just regular old girls. And they'll be like, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be in this position. When we all know that's bullshit. And everyone claps. Oh my God, you just gave her all the credit. No one cares. No one says, nah, man, that was all you. But now this guy who's actively in the NFL, now obviously he's definitely not as famous as her, granted. But the fact that he says that he's the catch, you act like he's a slouch. You act like he's like flipping burgers or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, people act like, I think he's college educated. I think he graduated, I'm not sure, but college educated, professional athlete. He's not a slouch. Okay? He's not, I guess, as famous as her, but he's not a slouch, man. Like, let's give this guy some kind of credit. You're willing to give homemakers credit when an athlete gives all the credit to his wife.
Is what you're saying.
Because I was fighting it. I was afraid to commit. But, you know, like I said, man, it happened when you least expect it.
It wasn't until they started stepping out together that Jonathan realized just how famous and beloved his leading lady is.
There was all these moms and, you know, they're there with their kids, and we walked past and everybody stopped and just, kids are like shaking and it was like, oh my God. And I'm like.
To me, I'm just Simone, so I'm like, how do these people even
Look
know?
at her, she's humble. She's pretty young lady, in shape, accomplished, modest, humble. It looks like they both won, if we're being quite honest. Looks like they both won. Because she doesn't have her ass all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, but people obviously always want to bring this kind of stuff down because they're not good at picking their partner.
But it's also cool that they recognize the talent that Team USA brought.
Jonathan popped the question on Valentine's Day 2022, and the couple said "I do" in April in a private City Hall ceremony in Texas.
You hear that? That's a green flag. That's a super green flag. Look at the smile on her face from having a private City Hall event. Most women want a wedding, not a marriage. They want a big spectacle where everyone glorifies them. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're this, you're that. Blah, blah, blah. And a couple months down the line, they're yelling at the dude. They're pissed off. He's changed. All that kind of stuff. Look at her. Look at the smile on her face. She is green flags all around. Smart. Keeps herself in shape. Humble. Adores her man. This is a woman that you give the world. This is the kind of woman that you give everything to. Okay?
Stop, I can't. You guys can make me
supportive.
They later tied the knot for a second time in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico in May, in front of 144 guests, including their wedding party of 8 bridesmaids and 7 groomsmen. And in the months since, Simone has frequently been spotted giving her man a supportive...
Women look at this and tell her to leave him. That he doesn't really love her when 2 things happen. 1, he married her. He could have just strung her along, kept dating her and piping her if he wanted to. That's 1. Two, he said initially he wasn't wanting to commit to anybody. He was very much like, look, I'm going to live the bachelor life. And because he's seen how amazing she was, he said, you know what? I am going to commit to this woman. She is 100% worth it. And somehow women, because he didn't give away his testicles and put them in a jar and say, here, I'm not a man anymore. They're like looking at him as he's some kind of woman hater and he doesn't really love her and all this other crazy stuff.
Kiss before his games.
That's beautiful, man.
Oh, love it.
Good for
Let's
them.
do that.
After the podcast went live, Jonathan faced some backlash over his "the catch" comment.
So you was really the catch in.
I always say the men a catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did, though.
But he's seemingly sticking by it.
And that mentality is why, look at her, look at him. How are you going to say he's wrong for saying he's the catch? That face is the face of a woman saying, I got a good catch. Look at that, man. She adores this man. He was obviously the catch. And his mentality of feeling like he's the catch is the reason she's looking at him that way.
Addressing the criticism with an IG post. Unbothered. Just know we locked in over here. And Simone, she slid into the comments to show her support, writing simply, for life.
Exactly. So good for them, man. Good for them. I'm happy. I hope it really works out. It looks like even if it doesn't go lifetime, I mean, you know, it is 2023, 2024. So the likelihood of that happening is very low. But I do see them going pretty far. Like, it looks like the dynamic is there. You have the woman that adores her man. The man is on his mission. He's doing well for himself and he's going to provide and care for her and all that stuff. It looks like it's going to work out at least for a while. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'm out. Peace.